Big changes are happening at Chelsea, and you won't believe what's unfolding behind the scenes. In a shocking twist, Chelsea has parted ways with manager Enzo Maresca. But that's not all. Rumours are swirling that Zinedine Zidane could be the man to take over at Stamford Bridge, bringing a new era to the club. But wait, it gets even more interesting. Two massive signings are reportedly in the works. Could Victor Osimhen and Alejandro Garnacho be on their way to Chelsea this summer? The future of the Blues is looking incredibly exciting, and we're here to break down all the latest developments. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss this. Could this be the transfer that changes Chelsea's entire future? Well, something big is brewing behind the scenes, and it involves one of Europe's hottest strikers right now. Victor Osimhen. That's right, the Nigerian sensation who's been tearing it up at Galatasaray is reportedly heading to Stamford Bridge. And it could happen this summer. Stick around to find out everything we know so far. And trust me, you won't want to miss this. Now, Osimhen's name has been floating around the transfer rumour mill for a while, but this is no longer just speculation. Sources are confirming that the deal is practically done. And yes, you heard that right. Both Osimhen and Chelsea have already come to an agreement, and this deal could change the face of Chelsea's attack. So, how did we get here? Well, first off, Osimhen has been absolutely on fire at Galatasaray. His performances have caught the eye of top clubs across Europe, and Chelsea, being Chelsea, had to act fast. But here's the kicker. Osimhen's agents have already spoken with Chelsea, and they've reached an agreement in principle for the transfer. He's got the pace, power, and clinical finishing ability that Chelsea desperately need up front. The question is, will he be the missing piece to Chelsea's puzzle next season? Here's where things get interesting. While the deal is practically in place, we're still waiting for the transfer to be officially finalised when the summer window opens. So, why the wait? Well, there's a lot to sort out. But everything's set for Osimhen to make his move to Stamford Bridge in just a few months. But what does this mean for Chelsea? It's no secret that they've been struggling with their attacking options this season. While the team has plenty of talent, they've been missing that clinical goal scorer up front. Osimhen could be the game changer they need, with his ability to deliver goals in big moments. We've seen Chelsea struggle with consistency in the final third, but Osimhen could change all that. With his experience in top competitions and his knack for finding the back of the net, he might just be the solution Chelsea's been searching for. But here's the big question. Why Chelsea? Why has Osimhen chosen the Blues over other top clubs? Well, reports suggest Chelsea have fended off competition from other European giants to secure his signature. The club's ambitious plans for next season might have played a huge part in his decision. With a strong squad and the right managerial direction, Chelsea could be primed for a major push in both domestic and European competitions. So what happens next? As things stand, we're just waiting for the summer transfer window to kick off, and once it does, Osimhen will be on his way to Chelsea. And let me tell you, this could be one of the most exciting transfers we've seen in a while. Can Osimhen deliver the goals Chelsea need to get back to the top? Or will this transfer turn out to be another high-profile flop? It's going to be fascinating to watch.
Reports are swirling that Chelsea are actively targeting Garnacho in the summer transfer window, with the club keen on bringing in the young forward to bolster their attack. And while many would expect Manchester United to do everything they can to keep him, there's a twist in the story. Garnacho himself is reportedly keen on making the move to Stamford Bridge. Despite only being in his early 20s, Garnacho has already established himself as a key player for Manchester United. His performances have caught the attention of top clubs across Europe, and Chelsea appears to be at the forefront of this race. So, why is Garnacho interested in leaving Old Trafford? Well, according to sources, the young winger feels that a move to Chelsea could be the next step in his development. With Chelsea's ambitions to compete at the top and the opportunity to play in a high-profile attacking setup, Garnacho sees this as a chance to take his career to the next level. But there's a catch: Manchester United are reportedly reluctant to let him go. The club sees Garnacho as a key part of their future and isn't keen on losing one of their brightest talents. However, Chelsea's interest, coupled with Garnacho's desire for a new challenge, has thrown a spanner in the works. United's reluctance to sell is understandable. After all, they've invested in developing Garnacho into one of their star players. But with Chelsea making their move, could they persuade the Argentine to make the switch? And this could be a huge story in the summer transfer window. If Chelsea and Garnacho's camp push hard for the move, Manchester United might find themselves in a tricky situation. Can they hold on to one of their rising stars, or will Chelsea be able to get their hands on another top talent? Imagine it, a Chelsea attack featuring Garnacho, already a player full of potential, paired with the likes of Noni Madueke and new signings like Victor Osimhen. With a young, dynamic forward line, Chelsea would certainly have the firepower to challenge for major trophies in the years ahead. What do you think? Should Chelsea go all in for Garnacho this summer, or will Manchester United manage to keep hold of their prized talent? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Enzo Maresca's tenure as Chelsea manager is reportedly hanging by a thread, with growing concerns about his ability to steer the club back into contention for top honours. After a series of underwhelming performances and disappointing results, the pressure on the Italian tactician has increased significantly, with speculation about his potential sacking intensifying in recent weeks. Despite the promise he showed earlier in the season, it appears that Maresca's tactical decisions and inability to get the best out of Chelsea's star-studded squad have raised doubts about his future at the club. Reports suggest that Chelsea's board is seriously considering a managerial change in order to avoid further underachievement and ensure the team remains competitive at the highest level. The name on everyone's lips as a potential replacement is none other than Zinedine Zidane. The legendary French manager, who has enjoyed immense success at Real Madrid, is believed to be the club's top choice. Zidane's pedigree in European football, having won 3 consecutive UEFA Champions League titles with Madrid, makes him an attractive option for a Chelsea side looking for a manager with experience and the ability to handle the pressures of managing a big club like Chelsea. Zidane's leadership qualities, tactical flexibility, and ability to handle star players have made him one of the most sought-after managers in the world. His potential appointment at Chelsea would signal the club's intent to return to the upper echelons of English and European football. With his reputation and experience, Zidane is seen as someone who can bring stability to a team that has struggled to find consistency under Maresca. As Chelsea continues to falter in both domestic and international competitions, the calls for change are becoming louder. Should Maresca be dismissed, Zidane's arrival could be the fresh start the club desperately needs. However, as of now, no official statement has been made, and fans will have to wait and see whether the rumours about Maresca's departure and Zidane's potential appointment turn out to be true. The situation remains fluid, and both Maresca and Zidane will be at the centre of the speculation in the coming weeks as Chelsea decides its next move.